All right, Jack Brubaker, mate, back in the ring. Thoughts on this fight coming up this week?
Fucking back, baby. Troy's a good fighter. He comes to fight. He's tough. He's a good fighter. He's not a great fighter. So I need to put on a good performance against him, and I need to have fun. But I believe I can win this fight and win it easily.
What have you seen of his career?
I've sparred him before, so he's had every time he stepped up against sort of bigger opponents, he gets beat. So again, against Wade Ryan, he gets beat. Against me, he's going to get beat. He's a durable, tough fighter. He comes to fight, throws lots of punches, but there's levels. Everyone says there's levels to this, and I'm just levels above.
We haven't seen you in the ring for a couple of years now. Did you think you would ever put the gloves back on?
No, not up until probably 4 or 5 months ago. I had my son 6 months ago. Just things change. I've been setting up a few things outside boxing for my future, and I started boxing again just for the hobby of it. That's what before I had all the help, I just loved the sport, and that's when I done so well. Again, 4 or 5 years ago, I was winning these OPBF belts. I was the top of the food chain. I was the #1 fighter in Australia, and I didn't have the help. I just loved it. So I sort of gone back to that, and training because I love it is going to show in the ring on the fight night.
How do you sort of look back on your career and what you have achieved so far?
Oh, everything else is just a bonus now. Again, I'm stoked with my career. I've been in some wars, I've been in some top fights. I look at myself like the Australian Arturo Gatti. That's who I look up to. Again, win, lose or draw. He comes to fight, puts on a show for the crowds and gives it 110%. And I've done that my whole career. I've taken the toughest fights. I've never said no to an opponent. Everything else is just a bonus now. I'm enjoying it. Again, I wouldn't be fighting if I didn't want to do it. Again, I don't need to fight anymore, but these no limit cards and the prospect of having the Nikita fight and those big fights and one more last big run at it was too tempting, and I'm enjoying it.
So Nikita Tszyu, that's a fight that you would want?
100%, I fought Tim, and again, not many people know when I fought Tim, I had the worst camp possible. Again, I had Jeff 10 weeks out from the fight in hospital in Thailand with open heart surgery, so I didn't have a trainer. I was in hospital 2 weeks out with a staph infection. I kept all that stuff quiet because no one cares about the excuses on the night. Again, I got in there, took my medicine, but man, I felt good that first round, and then the sickness came back. I didn't have my legs in the second round, but man, I stayed in there, and Jeff looked after me on the night. But I believe on my night I can beat any of these top fighters, and it'd be awesome to get my revenge on little Nicky.
What have you made of Nikita's career so far?
Oh, he's good. He's tough. When he comes to fight, I think he's got a bit more ticker about him, a bit more, excuse the French, but the CUNT in him than Tim does. So again, he's a lot easier to get caught in a war. Again, if you catch him, he don't mind standing, biting down on the mouth guard and swinging. So that's my type of fight, and I love that stuff. So if we can get that done, he's definitely beatable. No one's unbeatable. Again, he has this big hype around him, and they manage him well, and he's got the right team around him. But man, me on my night, I can beat anyone.
Is that a fight that maybe could happen in August if you get the win this week, or is that something you're looking at down the track?
Man, I want this fight back to back. Again, my whole career I've sort of trained hard and played hard, so it'd be nice to get a fight back to back. I trained for 3 months and then party for 3 months is my motto. But man, it'd be nice sort of while my fitness is there, I can have that fight. Get through Troy, put on a good classy performance, and then roll straight back in the gym. And 5 weeks after, I think Nikita's locked in for August 23. I'm good to go August 23.
So the fight on Wednesday night against Troy, how's it play out?
It comes up, I just wanted to show my new skills. Again, at the end of the day, I am who I am, so I'm not going to try to change too much, but I've been working on a few things. I feel like, it's going to end up in a fucking war because that's who I am, and Troy's a forward fighter like myself, and we'll just see who takes the first backward step. But I just want to box and use my new skills, and I've got these long arms, and when I'm relaxing and having fun, I've got good punching power. It's frustrating every time I'm in the gym sparring. Everyone's telling me how strong I am. I'm dropping sparring partners because I'm having fun in the gym. But you put me on fight night, I get that mentality of I want to knock him out, And then when you start looking for it, you start loading up, you get tense, and the punches don't come. So when I'm relaxed, again, I can hurt and stop anyone.
Good luck, mate.
Cheers, brother. Thank you very much.